Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing, or in this video, I keep saying today, but I guess technically it is today because I actually did just, it's today for me, so never mind. Anyways, we're going to do the prize fights. So this month, I almost want to start over, but I'm not going to. This month, the prize fight is Fireworks Show. So, and the relics this time are revolutionary relics. So anyways, let's get started. I actually want to look at the match modifiers. I looked at them before, but I was pretty much just autoing, so I don't even know really what they are exactly. Okay, stars and strips. Convert one opponent buff into a 5-second stun when dealing at least 10% of the opponent's max health from a single hit. Bursting in air. Deal 100% bonus damage to your airborne opponents who have fully charged Blockbuster. Minutemen, every 60 seconds gain 5 stacks of precision and 5 stacks of evasion. Okay, that last part sounds kind of like it could be annoying. The other stuff, we'll see. Oof, I'm not gonna lie, I am really sleepy right now. I think I woke up at like 5 something, which I guess is not totally unusual for me, but I was getting better at waking up at 6, so I'm kind of disappointed. Alright, who do I want to use for this? I almost want to use an XP modifier, but how many do I have? Maybe I should just do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'll do it later when I get to higher streaks. Also, I meant to do more of this to like actually have something interesting to show, because let's just use this team because I'm probably just gonna auto at this point. It's still really early on in the streak. Yeah, how are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing well. How do you guys like this prize fight? I just started it basically, so I really don't have any opinions on it at all. I don't even remember what last month's prize fight match modifiers were. I don't think they were that bad. I can't remember. I think because I just decided to like finish the prize fight one day. I just feel like the game got louder. I just turned up the brightness on my laptop, not the volume. What the heck? Come on, Vaporwave Vixen, you got this. She's struggling. Oh my gosh. Okay, there she goes. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, so while I'm here, I guess I'll talk a little bit about what I've been doing lately, because while I did take a break, I was working on things that I'd started, like little projects that I'd started, so actually, do I even want to talk about this? I guess you guys will just see it when it comes up, so never mind, I'm not going to talk about it. But I was working on things, so hopefully you guys enjoyed those videos. Well, one of them is like a helpful video, quote unquote, and the other one is just like a fun video that I hope you guys don't take too seriously, but also I hope you enjoy it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so tired. I'm sorry, I woke up so early and I went to sleep kind of late. I was playing Fantasy Life, okay? I'm trying to make my island look nice. But I'm very indecisive, so it's hard for me to do stuff like that quickly. Alright, yeah, let's just fight you guys. You guys got this. I had something I wanted to say and I don't remember what it was, and I'm kind of mad now. Oh my god, hello. Okay, so I saw, I wanted to talk about movies that I saw, hello. Okay, so oh my gosh, is she going to be able to beat her? Why does Standout keep gaining barrier? I don't know what that was about. I don't know, whatever. Okay, hold on, what am I missing here? Why do you guys keep gaining barrier? Oh, is it the convert? Wait, gain in rage and barrier every 5 seconds. Wait, what? Oh, for some reason... Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. You guys, I can't believe this. For some reason, I thought the enemy also gained the 5 stacks of evasion and precision. But no, they just gain in rage and barrier. That's not that bad then. Okay, I feel so stupid. Oh my gosh. Whatever, you guys know what you get with me. Alright, I can keep autoing this, I think, although Hexcalibur is probably not the smartest person to auto against. Okay, I'm gonna try Final Fang, and let's also throw in Umbrella. And we need one more person. Maybe Pickleballer? Let's just see how this goes. If I need to take the reins, I will. Okay, so a couple of movies that I saw. So last week I saw Megan 2.0. I actually really liked it. I think it got like mixed reviews, but I thought it was fun. But I also just like Megan, like her character. I think she's a fun character to watch. So I'm like, I knew I was gonna be in it regardless. I mean, I didn't know that for sure. I was hoping, and I actually did like it. It was not a scary movie though. I'm pretty sure okay, I heard going in that it wasn't a scary movie, which is fine. I don't really care. Like I said, I just liked Megan's character. When I say scary, I have a really bad habit of saying scary movie instead of just saying horror movie, because I feel like saying scary movie means like that the movie is scary, like that's what you're saying. Whereas if you're saying a movie is a horror movie, you're saying that that's the genre of movie it is, and it has like those elements in it, but whether or not you'll be scared is kind of just up to you. But yeah, it wasn't a horror movie. Like, I don't even think it had... I think maybe it had a couple of moments where it was like, maybe... I feel like even then it wasn't really horror. It was like thriller at best. So, yeah, even the lighting and stuff. Like, you know how in horror movies there's just that lighting? Like, the first movie, Megan was like this. Where it just had the horror movie lighting and sound... Well, not sound effect. You know what I mean, though? That ambiance. This one didn't have that at all. This is more like action-y, which is kind of weird, but that is fine. For the story that it was telling, it makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna throw in Death Wish. Death Wish. I guess Starlight Rose and one more person. Meowing Forever. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, for the story it was telling, it makes sense. Although, when I did look it up, it said horror, but I forgot where I saw that. I don't think... okay, either I saw that on Wikipedia or I saw that on Google. And you know how Google, like, now if you Google search anything, it has, like, AI-generated summary of whatever you looked up for some reason. I feel like that... I'm not gonna lie, sometimes that actually is a little bit helpful, kind of, quote-unquote, if I'm not, like, really looking into something, but I am curious about something. Actually, that's a lie. It's helpful for when I'm looking for some information that I already know. I just can't remember clearly. But otherwise, it's kind of random. I'm like, why do I get this random summary of something? I don't understand. And sometimes it's not accurate. Like, well, it's not accurate to what I'm looking up, but I can't give a specific example offhand. Okay, whatever. The point is, I saw somewhere that it was classified as a horror movie, which is totally not true. So if you guys are going to see that, I feel like by the time you see this, the movie will have been out for like over a week. But yeah, just as a heads up. And during that, they actually showed a trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2? I have no idea what that movie's going to be about, but I remember seeing the first one and really liking it. So I saw it with my mom and my sister. And I was actually, which is funny because my nephew is really into it. I don't know if he's still super into it, but I think probably because that was like a childhood thing for him, which is kind of weird. Like, it's a weird thought to think about all these horror things that are like, oh my gosh, childhood fave. And it's like this, I feel like if I was a kid and I watched somebody play this, I would be terrified. So I don't know. I guess kids are a lot braver than I am. Like nowadays, at least. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm watching this and I feel like Resident Evil is kind of struggling. This barrier is kind of annoying. Maybe I would be better off with the whole evasion. Oh well. Because it's going to be... You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, with that in mind, maybe I should switch up my defense. I'm not going to. Okay, another movie I saw. So I saw on TV because I was just watching Disney Channel. I already told you guys that I watch like cartoons and stuff. But on Disney Channel specifically, they actually... Which I'm kind of glad I watched Disney Channel. I know that sounds super weird, like... Because I feel like that would be embarrassing, but in some ways I kind of like watching it because you get a lot of random info. It's just interesting to see what Disney advertises on its channel. But I'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so the movie I caught was also... Oh wait, no. Actually, I also wanted to say they show a lot of random Disney movies on there. Like, I've seen Inside Out. I know they've shown Turning Red. I didn't watch that. They've shown Coco a few times. Monsters Inc., Monsters University... Frozen. I don't know if they've shown Frozen 2. I know for sure they've shown the first Frozen. What else have they shown? Honestly, Turning Red was, I think, the most recent thing. Oh my gosh, I thought the game was about to crash. Okay, I think I need to take the reins because she just revived her entire team, and also the game is like lagging. And she has like a ton of barrier. I'm just gonna do this. Get out of here. Okay, let me switch to sheer force. And oh, that was so stupid. Oh my gosh! Why does sheer force only have 4 moves equipped? Did I get rid of one of her moves? What the heck? Where's her 5th move? Hold on, you guys, that's a problem. And also really strange because I don't remember giving that to anybody. Okay, I think I'm done autoing because that was a little too close for comfort. Why does she have 4 moves equipped? What the heck? I think this was the move I gave her. Guys, I guess I'll show you her moveset because... But keep in mind, this is like... I'm not keeping this moveset. I'm switching it around. I know I leveled up one of these moves. That is... I don't think that's even the move that I gave her. I thought the move I gave her was super high leveled. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any proof that... I might be just misremembering, but... I know one of these moves I leveled up a ton, and I was like... Yeah, by the way, I don't know why. I thought it would be smart to give her crit rate. Not smart, but I thought it would be fun to give her crit rate and crit damage stuff, but... The more I've thought about it, the more I really don't like it, because first off, this blowout... Not blowout. Wait, yes, blowout. Blowout can't crit, and Widow's Peak... I think only the first hit can crit. Is that a hummingbird? Anyways... I think only the first hit can crit, so there's just a lot of... It's pointless to give her crit stuff, I feel like, so... I'm gonna switch this around, but anyways. Okay, so I feel like I keep interrupting my own little story or whatever. The movie that I saw was Encanto, which I'd never seen before. Encanto. Which I'd never seen before, because... what's it called? Well, I just never saw it. I never saw it in theaters, and they showed it on Disney Channel a couple of times, but I never watched it. I don't know, I just wasn't interested, but it was on, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna watch it, just let me see. I missed the first, like, 10 minutes. That's the thing with me in these movies, I always miss the first 10 minutes, but I usually catch the rest of it, and thankfully you don't need the first few minutes, for the most part, to, like, keep up with the story. You know what other movie I kind of saw? I just realized, not recently, but another one that they shown was Incredibles 2. Okay, but anyways, I saw that movie. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I actually really liked it. The only thing I'm kind of like... I feel like... Okay, I'm kind of about the fact that... I almost want to say I wish it was longer. I know that sounds kind of odd, but... It feels like the characters, like the family issues that were presented weren't really... Why is the game lagging so badly? Weren't fleshed out a ton? Like Isabella, sorry, I'm trying to pronounce these names like how they're meant to be pronounced. Isabella's thing where she has to be perfect all the time, like they introduce that and then they have that whole song and then we don't really hear about that ever again, and I'm just like, okay, that was kind of weird. I don't know, I just thought that was odd. You would think they would talk about that more. And I think we only get that for like 2 characters. Like these deep-seated issues that they kind of have within the family. So, yeah, I guess I don't know. I liked it, like I said. I just feel like... And I think I've seen people talk about that too. Actually, I think I've seen more people complain about Abuela, but I don't know. But either way, I liked the movie. So, and I actually looked it up because I was curious. I'm like, I wonder if they're ever going to make a sequel to this because it did really well. And, I mean, Frozen, not that, well, I don't know. I guess this is a good comparison. Frozen did super well, too. And that's why I think it even got a sequel in the first place because it's not like Frozen had any loose ends to tie up or anything. Like the first movie. The second movie introduces a whole bunch of elements. I feel like when I'm tired, I stumble my words way more than I do when I'm actually awake. But yeah, Frozen 2 introduced like a million different elements. But I feel like with Encanto, if they were doing a new... Well, I don't know about a new movie, but if they were doing a show, I think they could delve into those issues a bit more. I don't know. I feel like at the end it's like a happy ending, but at the same time it's one of those things where you know, like, yeah, it's happy in this moment and maybe it'll be happy for a little bit, but these issues are probably just going to come back up again. I don't think not everything is just solved instantly. And that's usually how a lot of sequels go with when stuff like that happens at the end of the first movie. It's like happy ending and then there's a sequel and it's like, oh, just kidding. There's still problems. But yeah.
Painwheel.
Oh wait, I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'll just use this team. Another thing about the movie, I'd never heard any... Well, okay, I'd heard some of the songs that they'd advertised on Disney. Not on Disney, but just on TV, like through commercials and stuff. But I never heard the full versions of those songs. Except, I think the only song I maybe heard was We Don't Talk About Bruno. And I heard that against my will because I like heard that in a store, which was super weird. I'm like, what? Is this what I think it is? I don't even know how I knew it was that. I think it's because of the, like, We Don't Talk About Bruno, no, or whatever. That part, like, kind of just tipped me off. But it was really random. I'm like, but you know what? By the way, this is the same store. I don't even know if I ever mentioned this. I think I did. Probably, like, twice at least. But during Christmas time, they played one of the Christmas songs from Phineas and Ferb. The place that I work at, I mean. And this is the same place that I'm pretty sure played the We Don't Talk About Bruno song. So, I don't know. I guess they're just a fan of Disney. I mean, I would 100% play a Phineas and Ferb song too. I just thought that was odd because it's like, I feel like this is the thing. This is something I would never hear anywhere. So the fact that I'm hearing it at all is just insane. If you want to know what song it was, I forgot what it's called. I think it's That Christmas Feeling or something. I almost thought, like, at first I was like, I know I've talked about this before, but it's so weird that I'm just going to talk about it again. At first when it happened, I was like, was Phineas and Ferb's version like a cover or something and not like an original song, and that's what I'm hearing? But then when I heard it again, I listened closely and I'm like, no, that's Vanessa's voice. I think her name's Olivia Olson, right? Like her actress, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I'm blanking all of a sudden. But I'm like, that's Olivia Olson, that's her. So what the heck? So it was just weird. I hope you guys missed my rambles because that is absolutely what you're getting here. I barely talked about the game. But I guess speaking more on Disney Channel and like the way or what they advertise on their channel. Oh, you know what else I watched? I watched the last 2 episodes of Win or Lose, which was like a Pixar short series. I thought that was cool. I actually really liked it. The first episode, I watched the last 2 episodes, like I said. So the first one I watched was the second to last one because they showed them all in order. Although they didn't show them all at once. They showed it like one day 2 episodes, the next day 2 episodes, the next day 2 episodes. It was actually kind of weird because this is another thing that weirds me out about Disney sometimes. They advertise things as new episodes. Like that's what they advertise this as. But I'm like, this show came out on Disney Plus. So I don't see how it could, like a while ago too, so I don't see how these are new episodes. I almost feel like that's misleading, but I guess for people that don't have Disney Plus, but they kept, I mean, like even before the show started to air on TV, they were advertising it, like they advertised Disney Plus on Disney Channel, like stuff that they're putting on it. And I remember seeing ads for this Win or Lose show, so that's why I'm like, why are they marketing this as new episodes when that's not what this is? I don't know. I just thought it was weird. I guess it's kind of new. It's new to TV because this is the first time they're airing it. I did not mean to use that. Okay, I was not thinking when I picked this character. Oh my gosh. Throw her! Clearly, I was not paying attention to who I was up against. Okay, thank you for switching, so now I can get permanent Deadeye. Yeah, this barrier is going to get on my nerves. Okay, I was happy that it wasn't evasion, but now I'm second guessing it a little bit. Okay, please get out of here. You know what? Just do this for fun. Ha! Give me your invincibility. Do it! Oh my gosh. Are you serious? She's like not giving me invincibility. At least I have 5 stacks of evasion. There we go. Nope. Give me... Oh, wait. She doesn't even have invincibility. Oh my gosh! Okay, thank you. I'm like, why do you keep gaining all these annoying buffs? I've complained about her before, but this is why I hate fighting double, because seriously, she just gets the most annoying buffs. Final Stand, invincibility, come on. And of course, it's at like the best time too. She couldn't have gained Final Stand when I was like first fighting her. Also, the game was taking forever to load. Whatever. Okay, so what I was gonna say was the stuff that, or what I wanted to talk about rather. Disney Channel advertises like a lot of stuff. Do you guys remember when, what's it called? Well, a lot of their own stuff. Like that's like all they advertise really, which is fair. I mean, it's their channel. But do you guys remember when, what's it called? I think it was like Strange World, that Disney movie that I remember hearing a lot of people be like, oh, they didn't market this at all. And maybe they didn't. I actually don't know. But I know for sure when people were like, oh, I've never heard of this before. I was like, okay, I definitely have. That's why I was a little bit confused, because on Disney Channel, they advertised that movie quite a bit. Like they kept showing commercials for it and stuff. So that's how I knew it existed. And I think they showed it like before, because of course they're going to show it like while it's about, or like right before it's about to come out and while it's airing. But they did it, or while it's in theaters, I guess I should say. But they did it before that too. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess nobody watches Disney Channel, which makes sense because you guys are all adults. And so am I, but still. Actually, let's throw in Dragon Brawler, because I have been leveling him up a bit. I'm just going to throw in Windsweep just because why not? But yeah, so I bring that up because they also did the same thing with Elio. I don't know if people are watching Elio. I know the last time I looked, it wasn't doing well in the box office, which is kind of depressing because, like, that's just kind of sad. I don't know. I don't like seeing things fail in the box office for the most part. Well, okay, usually I don't really care that much, but for like animated family films, that's just sad. I don't know, to me that's sad. But anyways, okay, with that being said, I've been seeing a lot of ads for that. In a lot of different ways too, not just, oh my gosh, you suck. Well, there he goes. Oof, okay, I'm gonna probably stop soon because this lag is getting really bad. But they're not just showing like commercials, they're also doing like this little skits. Well, I think there's only one, but basically Phineas from Phineas and Ferb. You know how Disney, if you guys have ever seen Disney Channel, you know how they have these little like weird segments or something. Right now the segments that they have are like how not to draw. You can see this on YouTube, by the way, how not to draw this character, and then it's like an animator draws that character and that character comes to life. So, I mean, they come to life in a sense that they're a drawing, but they start talking and stuff. I don't know. I think it's cute. If you guys want to check it out, go ahead. But they have this random thing where... Actually, I don't even think this is a consistent skit. This is just something they're doing for this movie specifically. But like Elio is being asked questions by Phineas. I don't know. It's weird. My point is that they like to advertise a lot of their stuff. And the reason I bring this up also is because... I don't know if you guys have heard, but quite a few shows got canceled. Well, at least a couple of shows got canceled that Disney was producing. Do I want to use... I don't even know if what I said made any sense. Basically, there's some Disney shows that got canceled. And it's weird because if you watch Disney Channel, you'll see... It's hard to tell what's doing well and what isn't because you'll see commercials for this stuff all the time. Like, okay, what shows got canceled? A while ago, at least. Marvel's Moon Girl. They showed commercials for that all the time. The Owl House, I actually don't remember if they showed ads for that. Amphibia, although Amphibia didn't get canceled, it just ended. So that's not really the same thing. But two recent cancellations were Primos and, what's it called? Stugo? Like, those only lasted one season, which, like I said, is confusing because they kept showing ads for both of those shows. In fact, I feel like they're still showing Stugo ads, so it's weird. They might have stopped. They probably did stop. But I'm like, okay. I don't know. It's just kind of odd. I feel bad when they cancel shows like that, though. I don't even understand why they do it. But I mean, money reasons, I guess, right? If they're not making enough money, then gotta cancel the show. Maybe. I don't know, that was a super random tangent, but I guess I'm going to stop here for a second, but I'll be back in a second just so my phone can recuperate. But yeah, be back in 2 seconds. Hello you guys, I am back. Let's go ahead and continue on with this. I'm sorry I spent like 20 minutes rambling on about Disney of all things, but whatever, you guys know. So let's go ahead and get started. And by get started, I mean continue on. I actually did a few fights off screen just because I wanted to get like a decent streak. And I've already lost because, you know that thing where I don't pay attention to who I'm fighting against and I just kind of throw up like 3 random people, and it turns out I actually did not pick a very good matchup against the people I'm up against? Yeah, that happened. So I'm going to try to avoid that again. Also, I've decided this whole barrier thing is actually incredibly annoying, and it makes it hard to use characters that I wouldn't really... It makes it hard to experiment with characters. Like, I was trying to use my Dragon Brawler Beowulf, but he's really... I need to invest in him a lot more because he's not able to do enough damage to actually like take the enemy down quickly enough. I think that's why I lost actually last time. Okay, anyways, with all of that being said, let's just pick some people. Okay, I'm gonna use Class Cutter. Also, I leveled up Starshine's, what's it called? Her Marquee ability, because I actually hadn't maxed it out yet, and I had a lot of Annie points, so I went ahead and did that. So now look how high she is up on here. She's not the highest, but she could be in theory if I get more Starshines. I don't know if that'll ever... I don't know if that will ever happen, but you never know. I don't know. I guess Moonstruck? I do still kind of want to give someone level up experience. I'll throw in Sheer Force. I also found Sheer Force's missing move. It turns out I'd given it to Parasite Weave because Parasite Weave... I was trying to use her on one of the story mode nodes. Oh shoot, no! I thought it was still blocking. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, of course she gains invincibility and unflinching. Are you serious? Haha. As annoying as the barrier is, if you're able to do the, like, what is it, 10% damage? Is it 10% or is it 5%? I'm about to look again. Let me see. Convert one opponent buff into a 5-second stun when dealing at least 10% of the opponent's max health. Yeah, if you're able to pull that off, then it's not that bad. Oh god. Oh, did you guys see that? That was crazy. Actually, Philia is so fast. Sometimes I'm able to use Greg or Samson before... Oh, she's stunned. Like right before her Chaos Control is about to activate. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I can't really mess around now anymore, unfortunately. Ooh, look at that multiplier. But a Moral Fiber, really? I could try out Starshine. I'll throw in Death Wish just in case. Also because she has the stamina. And I need one more person. I feel like it doesn't really matter who I use here. I mean, it kind of does. And you know what? I'm just going to throw in Dragon Brawler. Let's just get him some experience. Okay. Nope. Alright, hopefully I don't kill her before Permanent Precision activates. Okay, we got this. Even though she has 3 stacks of barrier. There we go. Get out of here. Are you serious? There we go. There we actually go. Unholy Host. My mortal nemesis. Not really. Oops, that was dumb. Yeah, as annoying as the barrier is, this stun is extremely convenient. Okay, please. I need to gain permanent precision. I guess I could just switch to Death Wish, but I kind of don't want to, so... Yeah. I've actually been using Annie a lot more. Well, Starshine, I mean, because... It's been a while since I've, like, consistently used her multiple times. Sweet! Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Yay, a Dragon Brawler leveled up! Nice, okay. None of these opponents seem that bad, but I think I'd rather fight... I think I'd rather fight these 3, because I don't want to fight or deal with Final Stand, and I don't want to deal with Death Wish either. Do I want to keep this team? I think I'm going to take out Death Wish and switch her with... Man, actually, I'll just keep her in. I don't want to risk losing somebody. Like, if I lose Starshine and I throw in somebody random, then I'm probably going to lose if I take out Death Wish. Because that barrier, like I said, if you can't deal the damage to get rid of it, it just becomes kind of a problem. There we go. Man, this is so easy. I shouldn't get too arrogant. It's easy now, but once the stat bonuses get so much higher, it's going to be a problem. There we go. Alright. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to turn the volume on. I hate when I can't hear anything. It kind of bothers me. There we go. Megalomaniac, really? I'm not fighting you, I'm sorry. And Unholy Host and Deathwick, come on. How many fights does it take for... Every time I say how many does something take, I always think of the Tootsie Pop commercial. But anyways, how many fights does it take before they start to get a multiplier on their defense? Does anybody know? Like, I don't even know how you would know that. Because I don't see, like... I feel like there's no way to check. Okay, we're gonna fight these guys. Oh wait, what am I talking about? It tells you on there, on the multiplier, it's like this hasn't been fought in 3 fights or something like that. Never mind, forget I said anything, you guys. Pretend I didn't even ask. Okay, I'm not gonna use Dragon Brawler. Starshine ran out of stamina, so did Death Wish, so let's use Web Crawler. And let's also use... Who can gain experience that's actually kind of decent? I could throw in Pickleballer, to be honest. I'm gonna do that. This might be risky. Actually, no, this is too... you know what? This is too much risk. I'm not gonna do it. I'll just throw in Class Cutter again. I'm too scared. I've already lost, so I can't afford to lose again. Well, I can, but then I'd have to restart my streak, and I'm not about to do that, if I can help it at least. Now I think Web Crawler will be decent here because she can actually remove the enemy buffs, so... Yeah, look at all that evasion. But she's still alive. Okay, please die. Okay, good. No. Oh, shoot. Dang it! Ugh! Don't ask why that just happened. Alright. Stupid barrier. Yeah, see, this is what I mean when it can get kind of annoying, because it just prolongs the end of the fight. Oh, shoot. Oh, God! That's bad. Yeah, if he did more damage, then that would be nice, but he does not, unfortunately. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. I need to pair him up with Harlequin. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Oh god, I'm glad I timed that when I did. Not that I think that would have hit me if I just blocked, but still. Oh god, no. I'm trying to do this. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Class Cutter just so I can finish her off. Because my chair doesn't load fast enough. Okay, that was a little bit scary, but it worked out. Man, I'm not getting any multipliers. What on earth? Okay, who do I want to fight here? Let's fight these 3. Web Crawler, I'm keeping you in. I think I'm going to throw in Brass Bandit because he's actually really close to level 60. I almost said level 70. And I can throw in one random person just to get them some experience. So I'll give Girl Scout the experience, because she's kind of close to level 60. Oh shoot, oh dang it, I freaking hate you, Parasol. I hate you so bad. Every time, I swear. I have such a bad habit of letting go of the block button and then she'll just throw something at me and I'm just like, are you serious? I thought you were done. Get out of here. Wait, what? Did you guys see that? Why did she go flying like that? Oh, was she in the air? I think she was. That's annoying. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Okay, good. Now we just have to take out Shadow Puppet, and I don't think she'll be that bad. Knock on wood. Yes! Okay. Oh crap. Oh wait, this isn't even gonna hit me, never mind. What am I talking about? I had evasion. Hello. Evasion. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, how is this gonna work when this actually kills her? Die! I don't know. Oh, I had evasion. Why do I keep forgetting that I have evasion? I don't know. Oh yay! Brass Bandit leveled up to 60. Nice. Yeah, he was really close. Once again, no multipliers. What the heck? Okay, we'll fight these three then. Okay, Girl Scout, I'm gonna keep you in just for the experience. Cosmic Rebel, I guess? I feel like I haven't used her in a bit. And yeah, I'll just keep Brass Bandit in. There's no reason not to kick him out. I still need to level up his moves. Like, once I use somebody for a No Mercy run, I kind of just never invest in them again. At least that's been the pattern thus far. I need to actually go back and level their skills up. Because he needs more meter gain. Just to make some of his combos a little bit easier to pull off. Like the ones that I use, at least. Oh, this is not going to hit. But that did. Oh, that didn't connect. Are you serious? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's just finish her off. I can't believe she's still alive. There we go. Alright, honestly this barrier hasn't been that bad, but let me see what the stats bonus, or what the stat bonus is up to. It's up to 220 right now, okay. Yikes, I don't like any of these people. I think I'd rather fight these three, even though I don't want to deal with Final Stand, but I mean, I guess I could also kind of like convert Final Stand into a stun if I'm strong enough, but Okay, Girl Scout, you're already done. Evergreen Evil could use some more experience. My game was starting to lag again. No. We're up against Bill. And they have two little symbols that I don't know what those are. They almost look like reticles. At least that's what they look like to me. Game. I don't know if it's just because the game has been getting more and more updates and stuff, but my phone has not been able to handle the game as well. Like, it handles the game fine for the most part, but it heats up a lot faster. But it might also just because my phone is old. So, which sucks because I don't really want to upgrade, but still, I might have to at some point. I mean, I probably should, but I really don't want to. Oh my gosh, I hate invincibility. Oh shoot, I didn't realize she had auto block. Oh, well, rip. Cosmic Rebel. Okay. Okay, thank God, but this could be a problem. Oh god, please do not kill him. Okay, I don't know why she died, but she did. But now I'm in trouble because I'm stunned. Okay, oh wait. Hello. I was like, I can block this, but no. Come on. I could have been smarter about that combo. You know what? It's fine because this will just take her out. Okay, that was really scary. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was done for, but apparently not. Why are there no multipliers? What the heck? I guess it's because it's so early and everybody's just fighting everybody. I don't know. Everybody's taking all the multipliers. But I feel like multipliers are like I can't fight all of these opponents, so I feel like there's a good chance that one of them is going to gain a multiplier after this. Whatever. Let's just fight these three. Yeah, because the middle team seems annoying. I feel like that's the thing about making a really good defense. People are going to avoid it, so I don't know. Alright, Death Wish, you can go in again because you have stamina. Actually, forget that. I'm not going to run Death Wish. I'll use her when I actually need her. Let's use Locked In. And we need one more person. How about... not Windswept. Apex? Yeah, that's fine.
Target confirmed.
Okay. Oh, Big Band. I feel like somebody like Big Band is actually kind of scary to go up against with these modifiers, specifically because they're so tanky. Oh, I was hoping he'd get stunned from that. Dang it. Please do a lot of damage. Yes! Go! There we go. Okay, get out of here, Fukua. Dream Demon. She's one of the featured characters in the Spotlight Relic, which I am not going to pull for because I do not care. Well, is she? I think she is. She was, at least, at one point. Oh my gosh, freaking mean one. Get out of here. I don't even think this is going to hit her. Oh, it did! She's so stupid. I don't know why she just let that happen. She could have blocked it. Oh, dang it. Well, now she's blocking. Okay, I think this will take her out, though. Also, I have 5 stacks of evade. What on earth? Oh, hello, I forgot. Guys, I totally forgot about that part of the match modifiers. Have I been gaining that this entire time and I just never noticed? Maybe. Okay, well, with that in mind. There we go. Yay! It is so easy for me to forget about something. Seriously. Oh my gosh, a multiplier, finally! This is a weird team. I don't like Dark Might. I forget, does Dark Might remove your buffs? I think he does, right? Yeah, when a teammate is defeated while Beowulf is alive, remove all opponent buffs, also inflict 3 stacks of permanent power surge and a curse. Okay, so maybe I should throw in like 3 good people instead of just 2 good people and then 1 person I'm just trying to level up. Okay, in that case... we're gonna need Final Fang against Painwheel probably. Well, maybe not. Let me see. Oh, we don't. Okay, so we don't need Final Fang. Although she would actually be really helpful. Because Curse is gonna make it so they can't gain Barrier. Hey, I don't know. I shouldn't overthink this too much. Let's just throw in Harlequin. Let's just throw in Final Fang. I will throw in Beowulf just to gain experience. And... I'll also use... You know what? Actually, I'm going to use Windswept. I'm going to see if I can get Dark Might out first. If not, I'll at least try to get out Painwheel. Because Harlequin, I don't think she's that intimidating. And Dark Might is more annoying. Well, actually, I didn't even look at his moveset, so maybe I shouldn't underestimate him. Because what if he has lots of wolf shoots? Oh, okay, okay, that was really lucky. Oh, he has like a million chair attacks. Wait, you can equip 4 of those things? Maybe I should give 4 of them to Maya Beowulf then instead of just 3. But the problem is, I actually don't have a lot of Beowulf moves, so... And I really need him to have special cooldown. And I don't even know if I have a chair move. I have 1 chair move with special cooldown, but I think that's it. So yeah, that probably won't happen. And I could reroll, but I feel like that's asking a lot. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, now we just have to take out Pain Wheel, and we are good to go. Oh wait, she's just gonna gain a bunch of armor, huh? Maybe I probably should switch. Actually, never mind, I don't need to switch out. Look how much damage I'm doing. What the heck was I talking about? Alright. Let's do... Well, we can do a few more matches. It's kind of interesting. I don't really see people use Mad Malice, or not as of lately. I think this team is probably the least bad. Like, Mad Malice could potentially be extremely dangerous. I could do what I did earlier, though, or just now, I mean, and try to take her out first. That might not be a bad idea. Let's get Meowing Forever some experience. I'm taking advantage of this experience multiplier. I think I have enough experience thingies to level up my characters, but I forgot who I was experimenting with. Oh, I was experimenting with Dragon Brawler, and it took like 300 or something to max him out. I think it might have taken more than that. So, I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I guess it is worth it, because like, what else are you going to use them for? But I like to use them to level up my silver characters, so I can evolve them. And my bronze. Alright, get out of here. There we go. And she is stunned. Okay, now we just have to take out Misfortune. Oh my gosh, I hate how her combos hit so many times because it makes it really hard to pull that off. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Rip. At least she's cursed. Take this! Oh shoot. Oh god. Meowing Forever, it's up to you! I never thought it would come down to this! Look how much damage she's doing. Yeah, this is gonna be... I think I'm screwed here. Ow. And I have no way to heal. Oh my gosh, seriously? No! Rip my streak. You lose. That sucks because now I have to build that back up again. But I'm not going to subject you guys to that, so that's just going to be the end of this video. Ending it on a bad note. Actually, I'm going to end it on fighting this person because I don't... It's kind of annoying when you go back to the prize fight and it's constantly like, would you like to restore your streak? And it's like, I already said no. Leave me alone. Well, that was unfortunate. I'm going to show you guys what I meant with Dragon Brawler, by the way. Alright, with that out of the way. Oh, actually, no, I want to show you guys something. Okay, so this happened a while ago, I think, in a couple of... I don't remember what video I said this, but I was, like, looking for... I told you guys that I found Sheer Force's lost move. It was actually this one. Look at this. HP plus 30%. It upgraded 8 times. Are you serious? That's the reason I actually didn't really care that I couldn't find it, because that's insane. But I didn't want to re-roll HP. Like, yeah, if I re-rolled that into attack, it'd be incredible. Maybe I'll try to do that anyway, actually, because that would actually be super helpful. But 30% HP is kind of crazy, so I'm like, what if I want to level up another Philia? Like a Defender Philia, and I want to give this to her? Because that would be really awesome. I mean, the piercing would be useless, though. Okay, back to Dragon Brawler. Okay, so this is my predicament. So I gave him Wolf Shoot just because it had decent stats with crit rate and crit damage, but also, look at that, 3 all around. That's kind of cool. But also just because I felt like it would help him gain hype mode or whatever. Yeah, that's what it's called. And his ability does better, or he gains precision when he activates hype. Oh, and he has increased crit damage when he's in hype mode, so that's why I thought that would be smart. I might actually replace this level 3 Blockbuster, because as much... But look at another problem. Look at how much attack it has. Well, it barely has... It's only gotten 2 attack upgrades, but most of his moves don't have attack. So that's why I'm like, maybe I should get rid of crit rate? I could try to reroll crit rate into something else. I don't know. That's my predicament with Wolf Shoot, or Beowulf, or Dragon Brawler. What is wrong with me? But his special cooldown is at 38%, but these are the only moves that have special cooldown. Well, his guest star has special cooldown, but for some reason I got super unlucky and all of it went into crit damage or meter gain. I mean, I could still upgrade it, but like at this point I almost might be better off just giving him something else. I don't know. That's the issue I'm having. I think I'd rather have 50% special cooldown over anything else, but whatever. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry about the fail at the end. But you know what? That's what I get for trying to give my characters some experience. Oh well. Anyways, goodbye for now.